Today, we're diving into how the decisions we make each day not only define our character, but also determine our destiny. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we'll explore 10 transformative habits that foster resilience, strengthen our mindset, and guide us toward a life of virtue and fulfillment. This isn't about surface-level self-improvement tips. It's about a profound shift in thinking, acting, and living. Whether you're well-versed in Stoicism or just beginning to question life's routines, these insights have something valuable to offer. I encourage you to subscribe, like, and share these principles with those in your circle who are on their own journey of growth and self-discovery. Some of the ideas we discuss today may challenge your current beliefs, but keep an open mind. Together, let's embark on this step-by-step journey toward clarity, purpose, and wisdom. This isn't about empty motivational slogans. It's about cultivating a mindset deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. While we may not always control what happens to us, we have absolute power over how we respond. The Stoics taught that our reactions, shaped by our inner perspective, hold the key to overcoming life's ups and downs. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring hardships or pretending life is perfect. It means developing the resilience to face difficulties with wisdom and strength. How we build this mindset? It all starts with perception. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By shifting our perspective, we can transform every obstacle into an opportunity to cultivate virtues like patience, courage, and perseverance. The next time you face a setback, whether at work, in relationships, or in life, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This simple shift from seeing problems as barriers to viewing them as lessons fosters personal growth and resilience. Gratitude also plays a vital role in developing this mindset. Taking a moment each day to appreciate what we have, whether it's the warmth of a morning coffee or the chance to make a difference in someone's life, shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance. This practice aligns with Stoic teachings and helps amplify the positive while easing the weight of negativity, leading to a richer, more fulfilling existence. Stoicism also teaches us to examine our judgments. More often than not, it's not the events themselves that distress us, but the meaning we attach to them. By practicing mindfulness and pausing before reacting, we gain the clarity to respond rationally rather than emotionally. This moment of reflection gives us control over our thoughts and actions, allowing us to navigate challenges with wisdom rather than impulsivity. Another core aspect of Stoic practice is communication. Effective communication isn't just about speaking. It's about listening, truly listening. Stoicism teaches that deep, intentional listening fosters understanding, strengthens relationships, and prevents unnecessary conflict. Being present and giving someone your full attention is one of the greatest gifts you can offer. When we do speak, the Stoics remind us to be clear, honest, and considerate. Honesty doesn't mean being blunt or harsh. It means expressing ourselves with truth and kindness. Before speaking, ask yourself, how will my words be received? Will they build or break? Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic philosophers, advised that we should speak only when our words contribute to the betterment of others. Ultimately, effective communication is not just about expressing ourselves, but also about fostering empathy and deeper connections. Stoicism calls us to use our words wisely, to uplift rather than tear down, to seek understanding rather than division. By adopting these Stoic principles, shifting our mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities, practicing gratitude, and refining our communication, we can cultivate a life of purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. Understanding others' perspectives and responding in a way that truly connects with them paves the way for deeper, more meaningful interactions. At times, silence carries more weight than words. Stoicism teaches us that there are moments when saying nothing is the most powerful response. Silence allows room for reflection and understanding, ensuring that when we do speak, our words carry intention and wisdom. Another fundamental pillar of Stoicism is self-discipline. It starts with recognizing our desires and impulses, learning to distinguish between choices driven by fleeting emotions and those guided by rational thought. Every decision, no matter how minor, is an opportunity to cultivate discipline. When tempted to procrastinate, pause and ask yourself, does this align with my long-term goals? More often than not, honoring your commitments brings a deeper sense of fulfillment than yielding to temporary comfort. Discipline also involves setting clear, actionable goals. Stoicism teaches us to live with intention. When we define our goals, we create a guiding framework for our decisions. Every choice can then be evaluated based on whether it brings us closer to or further from our objectives. This approach builds resilience, helping us stay focused even in the face of setbacks. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, we can treat them as valuable lessons that refine our character. Consistency is key in developing lasting self-discipline. Just as physical strength is built through repeated exercise, mental discipline is forged through daily, intentional practice. Establishing routines, whether it's a morning ritual of meditation, exercise, or goal setting, reinforces our commitment to discipline. Over time, these habits become second nature, making it easier to stay on course. But Stoicism isn't about enduring hardship for the sake of suffering. It's about finding fulfillment in doing what's right. When our actions align with our core values, discipline ceases to feel like a burden. Instead, it becomes a source of inner strength and satisfaction. Each disciplined choice moves us closer to a life of virtue and fulfillment. Another key Stoic lesson is shifting our mindset. True happiness isn't found in altering external circumstances, but in transforming how we perceive and respond to them. It's not just about seeing the glass as half full. It's about realizing that our contentment isn't tied to the glass at all. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to practice courage, patience, and wisdom. When we stop viewing obstacles as burdens and start seeing them as chances for growth, we unlock our true potential. By changing our perception, we turn setbacks into stepping stones toward resilience, peace, and purpose. Incorporating Stoic principles into daily life isn't just about adding productivity hacks to a checklist. It's about fundamentally shifting how we navigate the world. Every choice we make, whether in our mindset, communication, or self-discipline, lays the foundation for a life rich in wisdom and fulfillment. These habits encourage us to rise above knee-jerk reactions and focus on long-term growth, leading to a life of clarity, purpose, and inner strength. Stoicism also teaches us to embrace virtues like resilience, patience, and courage, especially in difficult times. When faced with challenges at work or in personal life, rather than seeing them as setbacks, view them as opportunities to grow. For example, if you encounter a difficult situation at work, don't perceive it as a roadblock. Instead, see it as a chance to sharpen your problem-solving skills or reaffirm your values. This embodies the Stoic belief that obstacles don't prevent progress, they fuel it. As the famous Stoic principle states, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Finally, one of the most powerful Stoic practices is cultivating deep self-awareness. By truly understanding our values, impulses, and reactions, we can begin questioning the thoughts that shape our actions. Are they rooted in reality, or are they merely assumptions? This level of self-awareness helps us act with wisdom rather than be led by fleeting emotions. In the end, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. By embracing its teachings, we learn to approach every situation with clarity, resilience, and an unwavering sense of purpose. Are your reactions bringing you peace, or are they fueling inner turmoil? Recognizing this is the first step toward breaking free from negative thought patterns and replacing them with rational, constructive perspectives. A core principle of Stoicism is learning to embrace and adapt to change. Life is in constant motion, and resisting its flow only leads to frustration. Instead of fearing the unknown, Stoics teach us to welcome change, seeing it as an opportunity for growth. When we open our minds to new experiences and allow ourselves to be flexible, we reduce resistance and unlock limitless possibilities. Gratitude is another essential pillar of Stoic wisdom. While Stoicism equips us to endure hardship, it also reminds us to appreciate life's blessings, no matter how small. Begin each day by acknowledging something you're grateful for: a moment of quiet, the warmth of the sun, or a kind word from a friend. By shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have, you cultivate a mindset of abundance and resilience. Just as important is curating the influences in your life. The content you consume and the people you surround yourself with shape your thoughts and attitudes. Choose to engage with material that uplifts and challenges you. Spend time with those who inspire you to grow and support your pursuit of wisdom. By intentionally designing your environment, you create a space where positivity and virtue can flourish. Transforming your mindset is not a single, grand moment of change. It's a continuous practice of small, deliberate choices. A Stoic approach helps reshape not only your thoughts, but also your entire way of living. Now, consider how Stoicism can refine your approach to time. Seneca, one of the great Stoic thinkers, warned that life is short and should not be wasted on trivialities. To apply his wisdom, prioritize tasks that align with your values and long-term aspirations. In a world full of distractions, it's crucial to distinguish between what is merely urgent and what is truly important. Urgent tasks often serve the agendas of others, while important tasks fuel your own growth and fulfillment. At the end of each day, pause to reflect. Did I use my time wisely? Did I focus on what truly matters? Or was I pulled off course by distractions? This is not an exercise in self-criticism, but a practice in mindfulness, an opportunity to refine your approach and make each day more meaningful. Simplicity is another powerful Stoic principle that enhances time management. By removing unnecessary clutter, both physical and mental, you free yourself to focus on what truly matters. This could mean decluttering your workspace, reducing digital distractions, or learning to say no to obligations that don't serve your higher purpose. The Stoics believe that simplicity leads to efficiency, and efficiency grants us more time for what enriches our lives. Equally important is the value of rest. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the need for mental retreats, moments of solitude to restore clarity and strength. Constant work without rest leads to exhaustion and diminished focus. By allowing yourself time to recharge, you return to your tasks with renewed energy and sharper thinking. Finally, the way you approach your work matters. Instead of juggling multiple tasks at once, focus on single tasking with full attention. Deep concentration not only increases efficiency, but also elevates the quality of your efforts. Multitasking may feel productive, but it often weakens both performance and results. Now, let's explore how the Stoic pursuit of knowledge can be seamlessly integrated into your daily life. Wisdom, one of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism, is not simply about gathering knowledge. It's about using that knowledge to enhance both your life and the lives of others. To develop true wisdom, you must first cultivate an insatiable curiosity. The Stoics approached life with a relentless thirst for understanding, and you can do the same by actively seeking out new perspectives. This might mean reading about unfamiliar topics, engaging in deep discussions with those who challenge your thinking, or questioning long-held beliefs. For the Stoics, reading wasn't just a pastime, it was a tool for transformation. They saw books as a gateway to deeper understanding and self-improvement. Make it a daily habit to read, whether in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. And don't limit yourself to philosophy. Expanding your reading across different disciplines allows you to see connections between ideas you may never have considered before. Yet, wisdom is not just about learning, it's about action. Stoicism is a philosophy meant to be lived, not merely studied. When you acquire new insights, ask yourself, how can I apply this to my daily life? For instance, understanding Stoic techniques for managing anger is meaningless unless you practice them in real-life situations. Reflection is another cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. The Stoics believe that deep contemplation helps solidify learning and fosters personal growth. Set aside time to reflect, whether through journaling, meditation, or quiet introspection. Consider what you've learned, how it applies to your life, and how it aligns with your goals. And don't keep your wisdom to yourself. Share it, whether through writing, teaching, or engaging in meaningful conversations. Spreading knowledge strengthens your own understanding and enriches those around you. Wisdom also extends to the way we manage our resources, including finances. The Stoics believe that true wealth isn't measured by possessions, but by how wisely we use what we have. To achieve financial peace, start by shifting your mindset. Contentment is the key. Happiness doesn't come from accumulating more, but from appreciating what you already have. When you internalize this, you make smarter financial choices, focusing on saving rather than spending on fleeting desires. Budgeting, far from being restrictive, is an empowering Stoic practice. By tracking your spending and ensuring that your financial choices align with your values, you create a life of intention and purpose. Additionally, the Stoics emphasize preparation for life's uncertainties, making an emergency fund a vital practice. A financial safety net shields you from stress and instability when unexpected challenges arise. True financial wisdom isn't about chasing sudden windfalls. It's about steady, intentional habits that secure your future. The Stoics understood that while we must live in the present, our actions today shape our tomorrow. By consistently saving, even in small amounts, you build resilience, ensuring that you can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. A well-managed financial life isn't just about numbers. It's about freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to focus on what truly matters. The Stoics understood that true investment extends beyond wealth. It is an investment in the future, in oneself, and in the greater good. By making thoughtful financial decisions, you not only secure your own stability, but also position yourself to uplift others. Smart investing allows your resources to grow over time, ensuring that you can meet life's demands with confidence while staying true to your principles. This aligns seamlessly with Stoic values: self-sufficiency, intentional living, and generosity. To achieve this, educate yourself on investment strategies, assess your risk tolerance, and tailor your approach to your long-term goals. Wealth is not about mere accumulation. It's about making money work for you so that you can live freely, guided by purpose rather than circumstance. Yet, true wealth in the Stoic sense isn't defined solely by financial security. It is also measured by your ability to give. A prosperous life is one where resources are used not just for personal gain, but for the betterment of others. By mastering your financial habits, you free yourself from scarcity-driven stress and gain the ability to contribute, whether by donating to meaningful causes, supporting your community, or simply offering a helping hand to those in need. Generosity isn't just an act of kindness. It's a profound expression of wealth and virtue. Beyond financial wisdom and generosity, Stoicism is a philosophy of lifelong growth. Every challenge, every triumph, and every setback is an opportunity for self-improvement. To truly embody the Stoic way, you must dedicate yourself to continuous development, beginning with self-awareness. Regularly examine your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Are your choices in harmony with your core values? Do emotions cloud your judgment? Are you approaching life's obstacles with rationality? This kind of introspection sharpens your character and reveals areas for improvement, helping you take deliberate steps toward becoming a stronger, wiser individual. Growth requires setting meaningful, challenging goals. Stoicism is not about passive resignation. It is about engaging with life intentionally. Whether you strive to cultivate patience, refine a skill, or overcome personal shortcomings, every goal should move you closer to virtue. Progress, not perfection, is the aim. Celebrate small victories, for each step forward is a step toward your higher purpose. Wisdom is not confined to books. It is forged through experience. Step beyond the familiar, engage with diverse perspectives, and welcome discomfort as a teacher. Every challenge you face sharpens your understanding and expands your capacity for resilience. Life will test you, but Stoicism teaches us that hardships are not to be feared, but embraced as opportunities to refine our character. Instead of succumbing to negativity, train yourself to approach difficulties with measured judgment and disciplined response. This practice not only helps you endure hardships, but fortifies you against future trials. Mentorship and feedback are invaluable in this journey. The Stoics sought wisdom from those who had mastered the path before them, recognizing that learning from others accelerates personal growth. Seek out mentors who embody the virtues you admire, and be receptive to constructive criticism. The insights of others often illuminate blind spots in our own thinking, guiding us toward greater wisdom and capability. Finally, to lead a truly Stoic life, you must align yourself with a purpose that extends beyond personal gain. Reflect on your unique talents and how you can use them to serve others through your work, your relationships, and your contributions to society. By living with intention, you cultivate a life of meaning, resilience, and unwavering purpose. Understanding your purpose isn't just about meeting external definitions of success. It's about crafting a life that resonates with your deepest values. When you uncover your true calling, translate it into clear, actionable goals that propel you forward. Stoic wisdom teaches that life isn't meant to be observed from the sidelines. It demands deliberate effort to shape a meaningful path guided by virtue. As life unfolds, your purpose will require reflection and adjustment. Embrace flexibility, knowing that obstacles are not barriers but stepping stones, each challenge refining your character and strengthening your commitment. At the heart of this journey lies gratitude. The Stoics believed that true wisdom comes from valuing every experience, not just the joyful ones. Gratitude shifts your perspective, transforming hardships into lessons in res.